Hi, I'm with Panasonic product specialist Tony Stott, and he's going to talk to us about the Panasonic SC-ALL70T soundbar and wireless music hub. So Tony, first of all, why do we need a soundbar to go with our TVs now?
So if you've purchased a television at any point in the last 10 years, you've probably noticed they've been getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And as the television's got thinner, so has the sound. And really, to get the very best experience out of it, I mean, that's fine for breakfast news or something like that, but for a cinematic night at home, you really want to buy something that's going to build upon that and expand the sound to give you that true cinematic experience. And
what makes this soundbar stand out from the rest?
So the SC-ALL70T is a kind of a dual purpose product. It's a great soundbar, a 3.1 system that delivers superb sound, but it's also a music hub as well. So you can play all of your digital downloads and stream from services such as Spotify.
You mentioned 3.1. What is that?
Okay, so 3.1 sound means that basically there are 3 speakers at the front of the soundbar, a left, a right and a centre speaker which is dedicated entirely to speech. So if you've been listening to maybe some dramas or something similar and you find that dialogue's not quite loud enough, not a problem with this particular soundbar because that centre speaker really gives that a lift and makes it very, very clear and easy to understand. The one refers to the subwoofer, which is a wireless subwoofer that can be placed anywhere in the room because the bass is non-directional. So it fits into virtually every scenario.
So many people before would have wired speakers around the living room. Does this get rid of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can either have it just as a 3.1 system, or if you wanted to have some rear speakers for that genuine 5.1 surround sound experience, then you could add either a couple of all-2s or a couple of all-6s from our all-connected range. And they will act as the rear speakers. And the only wires you're going to need are to plug them into the wall.
Which is perfect, because then you're not channeling in the walls or lifting up your carpet.
Absolutely right.
Can you tell me about the other connections? How else can you connect to the soundbar?
Okay, so if you're connecting it to the television, you need an HDMI cable that runs between the soundbar and the ARC or audio return channel HDMI connection on the television. You can also use an optical connection, or even if you're just listening to music, you can connect via Bluetooth. So there's lots of different options there. The best one though for listening to music is to connect it over Wi-Fi.
And you mentioned music, and I said it was a music hub as well. How else can you listen to music?
If you've had a music collection in the past, it's likely been on tape, on CD, but more recently that'll have been on digital download, or maybe you're accessing it through streaming services such as Spotify. Well, this soundbar takes care of all those latest trends. So if you've got a big collection of downloaded music, you can take that using the Panasonic Music streaming app and move it directly onto the soundbar. So the soundbar becomes not only a great way of listening to television sound, but a brilliant way of listening to music as well. Taking that step further, if you're a subscriber to a service like Spotify using the Spotify Connect feature, you can stream that music directly from the internet, so it doesn't drain your phone's battery in the way that a Bluetooth connection would.
So not only could the app take control of your playlist, let's say, can you also change the volume or the bass with it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can take your app and you can move music to other all-connected speakers around the home, because that's the true purpose of a multi-room system. But yeah, you can change independent volumes, you can play one track on one and another track on another. The app is incredibly easy to use and really well featured.
You mentioned multi-room, can you explain a bit more about that?
Yeah, so you've got Bluetooth and that works well enough, but it's a single piece of music from a single phone to a single speaker. And sometimes the quality's not so good, and if you get too far away it can drop out. With multi-room wireless audio, because you're connected over the internet or over your network at home, it means that the quality stays incredibly good, but also gives you a huge amount of flexibility. So the soundbar actually sits in a range of products we call all connected, and there are speakers for every scenario in every room. You can easily switch what you're listening to on one speaker to another. So I might be listening to something on the soundbar and I can switch it up to the bedroom when it's time to go to bed, or I can switch it out to the kitchen when it's time to make a cup of tea. I could even play the same song on every speaker around the house if I'm having a party or something similar.
Thanks very much. So if you want a soundbar that makes you feel truly immersed in not only your television sound, but also your music, then you need to find out more about the Panasonic SC-ALL70T soundbar and wireless music hub. And you can do so by going to Currys PC World online and in store.